Yeah. Wow, go on YouTube. What you saying? What you saying? You're blessed? E. Okay. So, every single time I think I'm about to do a different reaction, I'm trying to get to Tyler the Creator. One of these men just dropped. Last time it was Joyner. Now we got Skepta. We starting round 3 of the battle. And as some of y'all may know, round 2 was a bit underwhelming for me. A lot of y'all did not like what I had to say. Yo, I done had the Skepta fans pissed off. I done pissed off the Joyner fans. Yo, allow it. I actually had one guy on the same video. I'm trying to where I big up America, and I'm telling them, yo, you can't do it better than America. Yo, man's in the comments talking to me saying like how the UK can never beat America, how like we're talking on their culture. I'm like, yo, fam, I don't know if you know this, but mans aren't from the UK. Mans are not from the UK. What are you saying right now, dog? Yo, does man sound like I'm from the UK? Is the UK with us right now? Oh man, that was hella funny. Yeah, nah. I'm expecting round 3 to be vicious. Like I want blood. If y'all, okay, I haven't really explained this before, but the way that I've been judging these battles has not been from a die-hard perspective. It's like I don't follow Joyner closely. Like I listen to his music when he drops, but I don't follow his story closely. I'm not familiar with Skepta. Like I know of him, I know some of his background and what he means to UK rap, but I don't like know the intricacies of his life and his career and all that. So a lot of the bars that have been getting thrown left and right have kind of been like in the know, so I try not to comment on those so much, and I've been giving more of my genuine reaction versus a breakdown. And I guess like, well, I don't want to say too much on that, but that's kind of just like what I've been doing, just, you know, giving my reaction, my take, and I'm judging it based on how I was taught to critique. See, I went to an art school, so when we critique, what we do is we give a compliment and then we say what we like. That like, yeah, we give a compliment, say what we like, what we dislike, what we would do differently, and or what we would like to see, or give suggestions. And my preference when it comes to like rap battles and stuff is the best defense is a better offense. That's just my personal preferences and what I like to see. Some people feel like, you know, when you're rebuttaling, you can like be more on the defensive and like all that. I think like if you're gonna be on the defensive, it's like, all right, I acknowledge what you said, and then just start smacking them left and right, you know, like, oh, you say I'm this, well, I'm XY, and you're this, that, the third. F you, F your mom, F everybody you love. Don't speak on the family. Don't speak on the family. Anyways, I'm yapping again. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited. Let's go. Junior's Law. Junior's Law.
Hey, Joyner. It's time to go home, son. It's over.
Nah, this shit ain't over. Where's Skepta at? I'm ready.
Bro's doing an impression of Joyner right off the bat. Don't kill me.
You've been gone for a minute now.
What?
You missed the shit.
Is you serious?
Time to go home, son.
Yeah. You said that you've been waiting for this. Come on, tell me how long have you been waiting for this, huh? Since you and 6ix9ine were fucking, doing foreplay with a snake.
Huh?
Oh, you heard that?
Huh? Wait. Hold on, buddy. What you saying, fam? What you saying?
If you've been waiting for this, huh? Since you and 6ix9ine were fucking, doing foreplay with a snake.
Huh?
Oh, you heard that whip crack, you're trying to stay in the mix. You dick sucker, you tried your luck. Your album coming out, you're dissing me to hype up the buzz. I expose the ignorance, man, you lie.
Oh my god. Bro, I was not expecting that. Yo, when I said like, y'all gotta come for blood, like, I was not expecting that. But we here now. Okay, so I'm guessing what Skepta's trying to do right now is he's trying to flip all those homophobic bars that Joyner was throwing his way in the last one. 6ix9ine? Can anybody confirm this? Like, was Joyner and 6ix9ine messing with each other? What? Yo. Well, okay. All right. Was not ready for that, but we here now. We here. Let's go.
6ix9ine were fucking doing foreplay with a snitch. Oh, you heard I whip crack, you're trying to stay in the mix. You dick sucker, you tried your luck. Your album coming out, you're dissing me to hype up the buzz. I expose the ignorance, man, you're lying to me.
Wait, hold on, Skepta. Aren't you the one that started this? You just came out of nowhere with Joyner Lucas, you Boston. Best diss of the battle so far. I'm joking, but like, that's just funny to me. But yeah, no, Skepta, you started this around the time of his rollout. Okay, maybe he's saying you decided to respond just before your album came out to hype up the buzz. Yeah, no, I think like, oh, that's a wild way to come at somebody when you initiated the battle. But yo, keep it going though, keep it going.
Man, you're lying too much. While you were laughing at my accent, I was lighting you up with mad bangers. I told them, please shut the fuck up. I have manners. Cosplaying gangster rappers. You think your lyrics are sexy? Cause you switch them around and rap backwards. You cap rappers, whack rappers, I smack rappers. It's war.
You're lying too much, cap rappers. Yeah, if y'all haven't been following the battle so far, Joyner has been saying a lot of stuff that hasn't necessarily been true. Like, it's verifiably not true. You can go and search it up. I am of the stance that, like, in a battle, like, I don't really care too much if you're capping, if the impact is good, the way you deliver it and the impact of the line hits, then like I don't care too much if like it's not necessarily the full truth. Of course, like, it can't be so ridiculous that it's not believable. But if it's just like something small, something light, then yeah, I don't really mind. But it does open the door for your opponent to flip it back on you and expose you. Let's see if Skepta is going to debunk some of what Joyner has said so far about him. It sounds like he's going in that direction. But yeah. Let's see what he says.
Cause you switch them around and rap backwards. You cap rappers, whack rappers, I smack rappers. It's war, Jonah, don't flop, you know that I ain't nice. Catch him at the night show, now he's got stage fright. You know what I spray like, clips loaded. Hit him with cannons from the arsenal, he ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands free, no DNA. I holler at my hitman, he can hit you.
Alright, hold on.
No, he ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands free, no DNA.
Bro, is he naming battle rappers? I could be wrong, but it sounds like what he's doing is like he's using the names of battle rappers inside of this scheme that he's doing right now. I don't know all of them, but like some of them does like ring a bell, because like I don't necessarily like go out of my way to watch battle rap, but it is on my TikTok feed. Like whenever a battle rap shows up on my TikTok feed, I'll just like watch it for a little bit, and like now it's in my algorithm. So some of the names that I'm seeing right now, they do sound familiar. I know Daylight, of course. Joey Badass was just battling him earlier this year, and also he's affiliated with TDE. Clips
loaded, hit him with cannons from the arsenal. He ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands free, no DNA. I holler at my hitman. Yeah. He's naming battle rappers here. Yeah, no, I fuck with this. From the arsenal, he ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands free, no DNA. I holler at my hitman, he can hit you from 20 feet away. But it's a horror movie if he pulls out the shotty. You ain't scaring anybody, man, this clash was a piece of cake. You think you're seeing Skepta today? I'm Nicolas Cage. Gone in 60 seconds, no minute made. But I got the juice now, Jonah can't take the pain. You lost your chances of ever being in D12, and I take the blame. It's the fashion killer, think I need a pink polo. Drop round 2 on your release date, oh no. Took you another week to reply, you were so slow. Said you're pushing your album like this.
Okay, here's the thing though. He's saying this as if it took him like 24 hours, 48 hours to respond. It's almost been a week yourself. So I don't know why he's going with that. Honestly, this whole battle's kind of been like weeks apart. Like Skepta drops something, and then a week or two later Joyner drops. Then the next week Skepta. So I don't know. I feel like this whole like clock angle that both of them have been pushing doesn't really work, because none of them are adhering to those rules and standards that they claim to be pushing. Like, you can't say you have 24 hours, 48 hours to respond, and then take a week to respond. Both of them have done this. In the comments, people have said that, like, for Joyner, in his case, when it came to round 2, 1, he just dropped his album, and 2, I believe it was either his uncle or his grandfather, they died. So, you know, he needed some time to, like, you know, handle his business, and then he dropped a song. So, so I will give Joyner some grace in that sense. But going forward, if y'all going to use that whole 24-hour angle, you better be dropping in 24 hours. You better be dropping in 48 hours. Like right now, because Joyner said something about you're on the clock in the last one, I expect him to be dropping within the next 48 hours. Yeah, that's just like my 2 cents on that situation. I feel like rap battle shouldn't have time limits like this, but if you're going to use that angle, then you have to uphold that yourself. You know, you got to be consistent on all fronts. Just take it back. Just take it back.
Release date, oh no, took you another week to reply. You were so slow, said you're pushing your album like this ain't promo. Remember, this is all Drew's mad plan. Think you need to get his head checked, need to get him a CAT scan, cause he ain't Black Sam. And I never said that you're the Black Eminem, boy, I said you're the Black Stan.
See, that goes back to what I've been saying. Okay? That goes back to what I've been saying this whole time. All right, when Skepta first did, said what he said about Joyner and Eminem, how he's trying to be like Eminem and whatnot, and then Joyner flipped it and said, like, yo, there's nothing wrong with being compared to Eminem, like, he's the GOAT, we're both fans of him, he's accomplished all this stuff. Like, the whole time I've been saying, you do not want to be a poor man's anything. If you're being compared to Eminem like that, you do not, like, you don't want to be seen as trying to copy Eminem, trying to be like Eminem. You want to be the first Joyner Lucas. You want to have your name stand on its own. So when people are comparing you to this person, it's not like, oh, you're trying to be like them. It's you're on the same echelon as them. You're cut from the same cloth. Like, for example, when people talk about Kendrick Lamar being the greatest of all time, they put him on the same, like, pedestal as, like, a Jay-Z, a Nas, like the legends, but they don't say he's trying to be like them. They don't say he's the next Jay-Z. They don't say he's the next Nas. They say he's cut from the same cloth. He's on that level. So when Joyner is talking about, yeah, it's cool to be compared to Eminem, no. You wanna stand on your own. You wanna have your own identity, your own lane, and have people think about you and like your discography. They want to think only of you, your style, your skills, all of that when they hear your name. Not Eminem, not anybody else. So that's what I've been trying to say. Some people, I don't think a lot of people understood what I meant when I said that, and they thought that, like, I didn't understand that it was a rebuttal. I knew it was a rebuttal. I knew what he was saying. I just didn't agree with him going down that route or accepting that stamp, because he is very talented. Like, I feel like Joyner does not get the type of recognition that he deserves, and I've been saying it throughout the entire battle. Like, put respect on Joyner's name. But yeah, that's just my little rant. That's just my little rant. And Skepta rebuttaling Joyner, what he said. Yeah, he's dead on. Well, I don't want to say he's dead on. He proved my point. He just proved my point. And Joyner accepting that he's fine with being compared to Eminem in that way. It opened the door for him to be like, you're the Black Stan. If you didn't know, Stan was an obsessed fan in the music video, Stan. And yeah, that's a cautionary tale. The song Stan is a cautionary tale. Stans in real life, they are obsessed fans that just do the most. That's literally all Skepta had to say to just, like, dead that whole thing. Like, Joyner can't really come back. He can try, but I don't think that he can come back from that. Or rather, not come back. Let me not say he can't come back from that. Let me say he can't continue with this route. Like, if I were him, I would just dead this whole angle and, like, just get rid of the whole Eminem conversation and move on to something else. No, Skepta's cooking, though. This man is cooking. What do you mean? Bro, this is way better than what I've been getting so far. Like, round 3? Yeah, we're here.
Joke, man. Tried it.
Yo, SK. I want some blood clot boy around to them boy. Boy, I talk the boy, go suck out your mama bum. They don't know it's a new day. They don't know it's on a top boy into sea play. Better mind how you step, boy, better do it. Meridian N17, don't take no chance.
Bro. Being from Toronto, you grow up hearing a lot of patois. Our main influences when it comes to our slang and our accent and whatnot, it comes from Jamaica and Somalia. A lot of people say that there's like a back and forth between the UK and Toronto about like, oh, y'all trying to copy our slang, da 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 da. It's like no. We both have roots in African and Jamaican culture, so we've grown up hearing a lot of the same slang and adopting it into our own vernacular. So just hearing any type of patois used in like a song or like a comedy or whatever, it just makes me go back in time to like when I was growing up and like all the skits that people would make. Patois and Jamaica have a special place in my heart. Anyways.
N17, don't take no chance.
Yeah. You must have banged your head. I saw you went onto a podcast, told them you wish your dad was dead. I can't lie, that's a madness dread, but it makes sense, I understand it now. That's why you talk about mine, you're a clown. How you dissing my dad for holding the fam down? Yours burnt out, he left you running around.
Nah. Yo, Joyner. Nah. That's cold. Bro said, yo, no wonder you're talking about my dad. Yours wasn't there. You're jealous that I had a dad. Where's your dad, fam? What's your dad? You wish your dad was dead that's a crazy line. Okay, hold on. Let me not say that. Let me not say that, because I can understand where Joyner's coming from if you came from that same situation. But just hearing it, the way that Skepta delivered just now, like, yo, took me for a loop. That spun me, fam.
Wish your dad was dead. I can't lie, that's a madness dread, but it makes sense, I understand it now. That's why you talk about mine, you're a clown. How you dissing my dad for holding the fam down? Yours burnt out, he left you running around. From one personality to the next. Might be Will Smith, might be a snitch, could be a racist man, might be Chappelle, cause anyone else is better than being yourself.
Yo! Okay, that's crazy. Cause like if y'all don't know, Joyner has this thing where like he's one of the best storytellers in all of hip hop, in my opinion. And like what he does is like he'll tell a story from the perspective of like different people, objects, and what Skepta is saying here is like, yo, you'll tell a story from any perspective except your own, because like being you is just shit. Like you'd rather be someone else than be yourself. Yo, that boy Skepta doing up a madness still. we don't say doing up in Toronto, but I will actually steal some UK slang from once in a while. UK, y'all got some fire slang. Anyways.
Yours burnt out, he left you running around. From one personality to the next. Might be Will Smith, might be a snitch, could be a racist man, might be Chappelle, cause anyone else is better than being yourself. I know storytelling's effective, but I like your songs from your own perspective, like your songs.
Oh, see what I'm saying? He's coming out Joyner for storytelling. Yeah, probably should let him play a little bit before I commented, but yeah.
Is better than being yourself. I know storytelling's effective, but I like your songs from your own perspective, like your song with M when you came out the closet. Do you? Only fake niggas won't respect it.
Wait, hold on. I haven't heard this song, but like, does he have a song? Hold on. I need confirmation. Like, is Joyner gay? Like, has he been projecting this whole time towards Skepta, and or is that literally just pure art storytelling? Well, see, this is why this part is it's super effective, using Pokemon terms here, because now I'm doubting Joyner. As somebody who hasn't seen or heard that song, now I'm thinking, yo, has he been projecting this entire time? Is that why he keeps bringing up this angle? Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, if you know Joyner and like you have seen it, like, can you drop in the comment section, like, is he confirmed to be LGBT? Skepta got it. Skepta got it. That's all I'm saying there. Skepta got it.
Exposing ignorance. As a child of immigrants, that's always been the plan. I don't live on the coast, I'm with a gang on the ends, and we're talking slang you don't understand. We don't make excuses when it comes to war. I'm in the booth for my birthday killer. Your first name's Gary, so you know we gotta put him in the grave like your surname's Glitter. And
if y'all don't know who Gary Glitter is, do your research. Do your research.
don't leave your girl around me, that's foolish. Always on time, and I thought that you knew this. I don't rock with you or your music. What's love? Fuck that, I just shoot shit. I never been robbed, you bozo. And I'm outside, see me walking dolo.
Yo, one thing about Toronto and the UK is that word bozo, like, is the funniest. Like, we use it in the funniest ways. Just the timing of it all. Because you could be having the most serious conversation, just yelling at each other, hella serious. Then all of a sudden, all you hear is, yo, you bozo. Yo, don't dead me.
Leave your girl around me, that's foolish. Always on time, and I thought that you knew this. I don't rock with you or your music. What's love? Fuck that, I just shoot shit. I never been robbed, you bozo. And I'm outside, see me walking dolo. If a man ever tried to touch my chain, leave him looking like the Jordan logo. I didn't even need to.
Bro, say he gonna leave you looking like an outline. You're gonna be chalk on the pavement.
If a man ever tried to touch my chain, leave him looking like the Jordan logo. I didn't even need to discuss with the fans. They can already see how many lies you've told. Said he hasn't heard from me since the 90s. Joyner, I was 9 years old.
Thank you. Yo, if you go back to my last reaction, was it my last one or the Joyner's first diss? He had a line where he's like, he hasn't heard of Skepta since the 90s, and I was like, what? That don't make any sense. Like, Skepta doesn't look like he's that old to be making music in the 90s. Like, that threw me off when he said that. And like, yo, there we go, he was a child. And I was right. Skepta is addressing the fact that Joyner has been capping throughout the entire battle. Yeah, that was a very verifiable thing that people could look up. It's like, how old was Skepta when he was in the 90s, and he just confirmed he's like 9 years old, so he couldn't have been making music at the time. Here's the thing: if you're going to cap in a battle, like I said before, it needs to be believable. It needs to not be easily verifiable. And if you open that door, when your opponent responds and they debunk it, it makes you look worse. So going back and looking at what you said previously, it looks worse on you. And in retrospect, it can deter people from being favorable for you. So they could have had the perspective that Joyner has been winning up to this point, and then they rewatch the battle, all of it, or they re-listen to the battle, all of it, and they say, huh, yeah, that doesn't hit as hard as it did before when I didn't know that this was cap. It's a risk. It's a risky move. You got to be smart with it. And I think the degree that Joyner has been doing it has been to his detriment. You wanna pepper it in. You don't want to like just let it fly, because now like the entire disc could be just thrown away. That's my 2 cents.
How many lies you've told? Said he hasn't heard from me since the 90s. Joyner, I was 9 years old. All I had to do was post one tweet. Now you and all of your guys exposed. You should say thank you. I saw the spike in the streams. Let's talk about the highs and lows. I'm cooler than Hammertan. A traveler, pull up in the caravan. If you left the country, might learn a lot when you spend a day in the UK with a gang. Never race in Jamaica, never fight in Nigeria, never ride your bike into a turkey.
Yeah. Listen to that again.
UK with a gang, never race in Jamaica, never fight in Nigeria, never ride your bike into a Turkish man, never rob a...
Bro, he's spitting right now, okay? Never fight a Nigerian man, never race a Jamaican. You will lose. Usain Bolt in that.
Hammertan, a traveler, pull up in the caravan. If you left the country, might learn a lot when you spend a day in the UK with a gang. Never race in Jamaica, never fight in Nigeria, never ride your bike into a Turkish man, never rob an Albanian, never diss a Somali, never go bar to bar with an English man. Cause I got bars that could fuck up your future. It's a fist fight, I came with a bazooka. All you could do now is watch me win. You can never be headline, you Lollapalooza. Delusions of grandeur, you lost.
You Lollapalooza, you crazy. A pretty basic bar, but I think it was funny. I be hella immature sometimes. I think it was funny.
All you could do now is watch me win. You can never be headline, you Lollapalooza. Delusions of grandeur, you're lost in the source. Get back in the real world, get off the computer. Your father gave you all the gems, now you turn around saying you don't wanna be junior. That's what's killing black men. You said your manager's from the ends, why does he talk like that then? When you said I wish I was American, I was more confused than your manager's accent. Novelist dissed you, holler back then. Chip scorch your cruise duppy and smile at the quang of them live when it's time to attack them. Best in the world, better mention a man then.
Bro.
Back to the money. Sober. Point proven. Breathe.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. Skepta got this one. Skepta got this one. Before I had Joyner just a little bit over Skepta, but nah, Skepta's up here now for me. So the next one Joyner drops, it's gotta be good. Like, bro, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Anyways, Joyner, you're on the clock. You're on the clock, brother. Round 3, we're off to a good start. I'm liking the energy. I'm liking where Skepta's going with this. I just took it. He never addressed the 6ix9ine thing. He just said it and just moved on. You know what? It was probably a tactic. I see it as probably a tactic because it was shocking. It was hard hitting. It got our attention right off the bat, and from that moment on, we were locked in, just listening to what he was about to say, and he made every line count. And I was out here talking about Joyner capping. There's a good chance that Skepta's capping about Joyner and 6ix9ine, but because of how insane it was, like, yeah, no, we need to be able to verify that. We need to be able to verify that one. It was insane. It was an insane way to start the diss. I'm questioning Joyner. I'm questioning like what's going on. When people look back at this, they're probably gonna be like talking about that line. Yeah, they're probably gonna be talking about that line because it's like, what did he mean by that? Like, was that a metaphor? Was he being literal? It sounded literal. We need answers. Joyner, you're gonna you're gonna have to respond to like 24,000 things now, especially those ones. Drop the homophobic bars because he cooked you. He cooked you. Just drop all of that. Maybe give it like a 1-2, like da 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 da. I'm not da 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 da. I don't know. You figure it out. I'm not a rapper. Yo, Skepta did his big one on this. Yo, can't wait to see what comes next. Joyner, bring it, bring it. Time to start fighting. I mean, you've been fighting, but yeah, time to lock in, bro. Lock in. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. We're doing our big one up here. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.